So that article. GOP misfires an effort to elect young guns. This they're salivating over. One of their failed reporters who no one ever heard of writes, the young guns that the Republicans sought to get elected lost virtually across the country. And as a result, they're now positive that America wants Bolsheviks and Bolshevism. They don't want anything to do with patriots and patriotism. Okay? They're convinced that they have a mandate and that Obama won in a landslide, which is a lie. Next, page 2 again, Jews bad, Palestinians victims. They show a mourning Palestinian weeping over a dead relative's body. Missile strikes kill civilians in Gaza City. This, of course, comes from the dark minds of those in the Associated Press for whom there has never been an evil Palestinian or a good Jew. So that we're used to now. And, of course, the Israelis have finally decided they didn't want to go into the ovens again and that maybe it's time to defend their women and children from those who would like to drive them into the sea and kill them all. Page 3, Sutra 3 of the local newspaper on the Savage Nation. You can call me on these or any other stories. 855-407-2882 is a picture of our dear leader in Rangoon, Burma. Now, I don't know why they're still calling it Burma because it's really not Burma, is it? I thought it's now Myanmar. I think the politically correct name of the country is Myanmar, but yet this newspaper continues to call it Burma for reasons I don't understand. This is almost a demerit in the lexicon of journalism. A girl with a funny hat welcomes President Obama with flowers as he and Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton arrive at the airport in Rangoon, Burma, for an unprecedented visit. Of course, it's unprecedented. They gotten out of Dodge to avoid the Benghazi and Gaza story. Now, Benghazi and Gaza are words that fit quite together, but Benghazi and Gaza were caused by both of these two characters hiding in Burma. I do hope that they enjoy the food. Rights group accuses troops of supporting attacks. What's this? A leading international rights group on Sunday accused Burmese security forces of supporting some of the brutal anti-Muslim violence last month. Anti-Muslim violence in Burma? What? Human Rights Watch said soldiers in some parts of western Rakhine state tried to stop Buddhist attacks and protect Muslims. Oh, so in other words, there's a war in that country where Muslims are trying to take over this Buddhist nation and convert it into an Islamic state. And because the Buddhists are fighting back to preserve their thousands of year-old heritage, they're now suddenly fascists. I see how it works. Can anyone explain to me why the Bolsheviks and the news media are so in love with Islam that the Islamists who they love do things to women and homosexuals and liberals that are unthinkable and unmentionable? Why do they love them so much? Why even in Burma do they find Buddhists defending themselves as violent and Muslims who started the war by trying to take over Burma as the victim? Can anyone explain that to me? Don't try. The reason I ask you not to try is because there's no answer to the puzzle. There's only one adage that works. Liberalism is always a mental disorder. That's the only thing that works.